Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Bandits Show. This week we've got a big topic, but let's run through some news. So obviously, in the past week, the NFLPA signed an agreement to play the season. We're giving our players the option to opt out of the season. It seems like that's gone the worst for the Patriots so far, with upwards of 6 players for the Patriots opting out of the season, mostly all defense. And training camps are back in now. So good news. We're looking forward to a season. But this week, joined by Charlie's back.
Hello.
Adam's back.
Hello.
And Eli's back for the first time since episode 2.
Was it 2?
I
thought it was less than that. Yeah,
You weren't on debut, lad. That was Charlie. Charlie was there. OG.
I know that. I thought I was 3rd.
So, topic for this week. We'll have to give thanks to Luke, who's not here, for giving me the topic. But we've got players that we would like to see win a Super Bowl, whether they've won one already or whether they've not. Let's start with Eli. We'll start with the top half of your face and then we'll work our way up.
Yeah. Go with someone else. I'm trying to sort the phone angle out. Just go with Adam. He knows the most. Give me a minute.
It's a bold statement saying I know the most.
Oh, he's all neck, that lad. He's all neck.
Adam, we know that you've wrote down some players.
I know you've made notes.
I've not made notes. I just picked one offensive player and one defensive player.
Notes.
Oh, he's out in 10 minutes. He'll get 2 players out and he's gone 10 minutes.
Right, let's go.
So I decided to pick one offensive and one defensive, and I know you said you can do the whole if they've won a ring or not, but I thought I'd go for the players that haven't won a ring, because obviously it just means a bit more to see them win it. So we'll start offensively. I went with Larry Fitzgerald. Obviously just a very big name around the league, so consistent as a player. And he had his chance a couple of times, came to a couple of NFC Championship games when Carson Palmer was at the Cardinals. Obviously, the Cardinals have dropped off since, maybe if they have like a really good year. But obviously, he's really got to be at the end of his career now, so it's not looking likely. And his whole attitude on the field, his work ethic, he's, like I said, obviously always making big plays. And it's something stupid, like he's had like 6 career drops or something.
Yeah. More tackles than drops.
Yeah, that's the one.
Entire career.
Yeah, but he has, I think it's 11 tackles he has. Something around something like that. More tackles than drop passes.
It's just an unbelievable statistic.
Might be his time, this one. Little 5'2" Kyler Murray runs over to the right side, bombs it, but DeAndre Hopkins catches it and not Larry Fitzgerald. And Larry Fitzgerald just gets a ring because.
No, it's for the game and Diop drops it.
Oh God!
Larry just decides to tackle him for no reason.
He bludgeons him, Myles Garrett style.
Yeah, 1 second left on clock, and Larry just puts the nastiest shot of all time onto DeAndre Hopkins. Just clean.
On 1 yard line, just cut block.
Yeah, just no reason.
Well, if this is how it's going to end,
we're going out on my toes.
Why not? I mean, you'd be angry as well. Guaranteed Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah, definitely guaranteed. I think.
Yeah.
Your rings have been bottled by other people.
He is definitely one of them players where I don't think anyone could be angry if you saw him get a ring.
No.
Could be someone.
Well, there's always someone, but you just tend to tell them shut up.
No, I mean, you can obviously look to similar position, guaranteed Hall of Famer, Julio Jones. I think it's another player. Should definitely.
They did bottle it massively, though. They bottled it badly.
They did, but you can't take away from Julio's individual ability.
Oh,
yeah.
When
but you can take away 24 to 3. You can take away.
You've got to mention Julio Jones, I think.
Julio Jones didn't have a bad second half. He had that amazing catch, that toe tap, and then they just shut down. Why do I feel like every time we get together, we talk about that Super Bowl?
It does seem to be a recurring thing, doesn't it?
It's that Super Bowl, and I guarantee in the next 10 minutes, Charlie's going to say they should have ran it in 2014.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
I've still got that
live betting.
I've still got that meme save of Richard Sherman's face.
Yeah.
If you don't have that meme saved, are you even a football
Yeah, true.
It's so applicable in many a situation.
Obviously, I would say I'd say the window for Julio is probably closing. I don't see the Falcons getting like in the opposite where the Cardinals are building and they've got a QB and they're building an O-line and they've got what seems to be a running back and new wide receivers. The Falcons just don't seem to be making any moves.
They got Todd Gurley, didn't they, this year? So that's that. And if the defense stays like healthy enough, like they have a good defense, but it's just constantly riddled with injuries. So they could make a push and still bottle it when they get there, but you never know.
What was the statistic I had the other week? Was it like their projected starting offense this year has like 7 first-round picks in it or something? So
it's young, but I don't know. I think should Fitzgerald, he might want to do what a few players have done. Sign a 1-year contract somewhere else that's like guaranteed to win a ring. And go and do it. I mean, you know, you see like Charles Woodson did it in Green Bay where he left Oakland. Went to Green Bay and won a ring. Obviously, I don't know, he might be loyal to Atlanta. Charlie, you got to play him?
I do. He's not been. I'm going for a little bit of a youngster. Still got a career to go.
Is it Gardner Minshew?
But no, it's not. Say no for 3 or 4, but you know, no, a little bit of a younger player. But I'd really enjoy watching, and Eli's about to bust. I'd like to see Saquon Barkley at some point in his career with a ring.
Yeah. I mean, Eli looked like he was about to pounce on that, so I'll let him go.
Well, he's got the shit on him. Have you seen him? He's come prepped. He was waiting.
Let's see.
Don't know what you're on about.
Giants have got to make some massive moves to make that happen.
Oh yeah, I don't think he'll do it with Giants, but
yeah, he might go somewhere else.
But I think he is a truly great running back.
Yeah, absolutely extraordinary. I mean, if he didn't have that injury last year, he could well have, continued his dominance from year one.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Even with the injury, though, even at the start, he was still going.
Yeah.
And he was still grinding out yards. He was still bowling people over. He was still taking ankles.
Danny Dimes and Saquon Barkley holding that Lombardi high.
Minus that first block, and yeah,
Wow,
well,
we really gonna go there.
We can't give Eli too much satisfaction, can we? His camera will turn white. No, but I think if Saquon...
Ben is just thinking about what he has to edit out of this video.
This is staying in, mate.
It's clean, lad. It's clean. I'm not saying a bad word yet. No, but I think if he can keep up his career the way he started his career, that lad is on an amazing trajectory.
I think... What was his? He did over 1,000 yards in his first season, didn't he?
Yeah,
well over 1,000 yards. Not something that many people do. Just an all-around beast. I mean, if you ask Russ Berry, then he's terrible. But
no, No.
See July in his first year, every time he tuned into the Giants, it's like Berkeley's just doing a 35-yard run. And you're just like, what the hell?
Yeah, red zone will be on, and it'll be showing a completely different game, and it'll be like, right, we'll just flip over to the Giants real quick. Saquon Barkley in the first quarter has ran through 3 people and gone for 70 yards.
Yeah, basically.
And at this point, it's not even bloody hell. It's okay.
Yeah, all right. Let's get back to some of the stuff now.
Nothing new.
It's nothing new. It seems like his standard mode.
Yeah.
Is to go, right, this game's mine, and do whatever he wants.
Looking confused there, Eli. Yeah, all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's just trying to stay quiet, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Well then, we've circled back round. Who've you got?
It was Larry Fitz, so...
Shouldn't have passed it to me then, should you?
Well, no, it means I've done it right, so I speak very much, so cheers, G.
He passed it on, you said it, and he went...
God damn it.
There must be like someone there that you think.
I had one name written down that I was scrolling before I joined the call, and it was Larry Fitz.
He's got a chicken scratch on wall in crayon, hasn't he?
Now I just got it a piece of paper, and like on the first line is just Larry Fitz, just scroll on it, and that's all I got.
Well, come on, everyone's probably a normal player.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
We,
that's also been picked.
Well, let's appease Charlie in a little sense, because I'm going to say this will be Calais Campbell's best chance.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
And he obviously the mayor of Saxonville for so many years. Quite a dominant defensive player.
All-round good guy.
Yeah. Wholesome. Definitely deserves it. I mean, the amount of work that he does for charities and stuff, and what it would mean to sort of see him. I know it'll be in a Ravens kit, if anything, not a Jags kit.
But still, if he lifted that trophy, got the ring, I'd be buzzing.
It looked tiny, that trophy, though, compared to him, though, won't it?
Oh, yeah.
Let's just be serious. It'll be like,
you know when you buy them...
Be like that.
When you buy them tiny cans from Asda.
I pulled out a Happy Meal.
Yeah.
No, but he's such a consistent player as well. I think that's the thing.
Yeah, always. I mean, obviously, it was only last year that he was sort of the driving force in that game. Was it 9 sacks that you got in a game, and he was that driving force behind that. If you can take that to a Ravens defense that looked scary enough about the improvements that they made.
Well, their secondary last year was amazing. Now they've just got a premier pass rusher.
Oh yeah,
run stuffer. So
just ready for a win.
Yeah.
Ravens are looking to go all or nothing this season.
Well, they got a good few years ahead of them.
One thing I say, I know that we joked about it, but Tom Brady.
Super Bowl, yeah.
Tom Brady, obviously, not like he needs doesn't need another, doesn't need a ring. But to win one without Belichick.
No, I was actually going to raise this point at some moment.
Yeah.
But I think it will be interesting because there is many, 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 many people who just believe he's a system QB.
Yeah.
Who think he can't do it without that Belichick input.
I think obviously it'll be interesting because he's played the Belichick system for a long time. And he's used to driving down the field, and his drives are gonna take, 4 or 5 minutes each time, and it's gonna be 5-yard pass, 3-yard run, 5-yard pass, 2-yard run. He's gonna really grind out the game. But he goes to Bruce Arians, who's specialised in high-powered offense for a lot of his career.
Yeah.
And it might be a more of a, obviously just turning 43, so we don't know, but it could be a more explosive Tom Brady than we've seen before.
He also has better receivers around. Not obviously Edelman and Amendola when he was there was perfect for Brady. But now you're going, well, now he's got Mike Evans for a deep threat. He's got Chris Godwin for who's a shifty, quick receiver, and Gronk's come back for some unknown reason. So, yeah, you pull a face there, lad.
I'm still fuming that Gronk's come back and got an higher Madden rating than Lamar
I knew it. Yes, I knew it. I knew it was coming.
I mean, obviously, the only thing we've seen of Gronk in the past year is him holding the WWE 24/7 championship at WrestleMania.
I want to cry.
And jiving his way down to the ring the week before.
Yeah.
Mad on it.
I'm amazed he didn't get injured going to the ring. He'll come back, right? He's got to come back to Brady. He's going to play 3 games, get injured, sit out rest of season, and get a ring.
Come back in playoffs and score 3 touchdowns in first game.
I know he's been doing WWE, but he's had at least a full year off now. So you never know, his health might be a bit better.
I'm not going to lie. If he's got, even if he's like half healthy, if he's running at you, you're not stopping him.
Put him at safety again.
Take bets on what size his elbow brace will be this time.
It's just funny watching him fend players off. They can't even reach him.
I think. Oh, and then obviously we've got. So that'll be great for this season because we've got Gronk back, and then we've got the new Gronk in San Francisco. You know, George Kittle.
Big kit.
Do they play each other this season? I think they do.
Possibly. I know
not scheduled.
The Bucks play the Packers, but
obviously you know that one, G.
Not a player, but obviously Arians is a great coach. I'd like to see him win something.
Yeah. No, they don't, unfortunately. But I think to go to the other side of the Belichick trick, and again, another young person that, like Charlie was saying earlier, we've got Jimmy Garoppolo, because I think Jimmy Garoppolo is a fantastic quarterback, and he gets too much slack already, for absolutely nothing. And if Tom Brady was that scared of losing his job to him, then clearly
he's got somewhere.
A ring.
Also, he's a bloody good-looking man, that fella.
Yeah, you can't knock it, can you?
No.
See,
get a ring for that.
He showed up to training camp with that T-shirt. He's got a T-shirt with a picture of George Kittle wearing a T-shirt with a picture of Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Inception.
I'm just waiting for Kittle to come back with the T-shirt.
Of the T-shirt. Just keep going.
We'll get to 2024 and you won't even be able to see picture.
That small.
Just be fuzzy.
Just a pixel in the middle.
I mean, obviously
the name on a T-shirt.
I mean, yeah, if you print on the image, it'd be a pixel, wouldn't it?
Yeah, true.
Part down, Eli. Try to get clever with it.
Well, that's not getting clever. That's called confusion. Like, I am Confucian.
Explain, America.
American, explain.
One name. Anyone?
No, but I agree with you.
Jump in.
Name.
I agree with the Jimmy G shout because, look what he did.
Yeah.
Last time round, you can tell like he's got the stuff.
Yeah.
I think in that Super Bowl he got a bit flustered.
Tyreek Hill also abused Sherman. Come on, that Tyreek abused Sherman.
Yeah. Well, me and Ben have said many, many times about Sherman. You put him in zone, and he's outstanding. You make it so Sherman has to run, and you've done him.
Oh yeah, like that was it. I think it was the he was covering someone in the second half. Was it Watkins? He ended up covering, and Watkins scored like a 30-yard touchdown because he just blitzed.
He just ran. Yeah, he just ran past.
He's not a sprint.
Tyreek did the same. He just did like a little stutter step and went straight past him.
Yeah.
Like I say,
so fast, isn't it?
You give him a zone and he's fine. You tell him go in man and he has to run and he's gone.
You can have as much technical ability as you want, but if Tyreek's running at you, you better be fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Or have a safety.
The speed on that offense is just shouldn't be allowed.
No.
And they got someone like Patrick Mahomes that can just sling it for 70 yards, sat down. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Not put Richard Sherman at corner is what I'd do.
Also, a good suggestion.
I feel whenever this subject comes up anyway, everyone says Cam Newton, and I don't like him.
No.
He's not been the same since he didn't dive on that ball.
Exactly. He's well in his head about it.
He didn't dive on that ball, and it's bothered him since about 2 seconds after. It's still ongoing.
Yeah.
He can't get over it. It's in his head.
It's his own fault. It's his own fault, isn't it?
It is his own fault. But
He stared at ball like and muff it and was like, oh, ball. And then Rob jumped on
his
it.
own head. Thought do anything about it.
Sense of a muppet as well.
You what?
He's got the fashion sense of a muppet as well.
He's got the fashion sense of an Armenian grandma. See when he comes in with big head wraps.
Yeah.
Who says that's not fashionable?
I guess it draws attention, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think Cam Newton will ever get back to where he was.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because before that, I'll admit, he was bloody good.
He was.
Oh, yeah.
Then that happened, he got in his own head, and it's not been the same.
The Panthers haven't been the same. The Panthers have just gone, well, Christian McCaffrey,
No,
please help.
I was going to say, it's pronounced the Carolina McCaffreys.
To be fair, I'd like to see him win a ring just because he's literally carried a team for the seasons he's been there.
Yeah.
It won't be with Carolina, and I highly doubt they'll ever let him go. But still, if there's anyone who will deserve it, it will be him.
Yeah.
I think one person we definitely all want to see is we want to see Johnny Manziel make his return to the league. Win a Super Bowl ring and blow away his career the night off in a party. Comes back for one spectacular season.
Like Project X.
If we start going through what we said before, you will have to cut a lot of this out.
All our suggestions in the chat.
Some words.
One person I could see doing it is Brett Favre coming out of retirement for the 10th time.
What he was got to
Throwing 70 touchdowns and 170 interceptions in a single season.
Still trying to run.
I don't think you can take a Zimmer frame on pitch, can you?
You never know.
I install it into the face cage who just leans forward.
It'd be the best stiff arm ever.
Just a big wheel comes off the front of his face cage, so he's able to keep his head up.
I mean, I'm going to open the floor to non-current players. So, because obviously there's a lot of people in the past who deserved a ring, such as I think Adam was saying earlier today. He was saying Randy Moss.
Yeah. Calvin Johnson was a lot.
Yeah,
There was a lot.
Johnson was a great player.
Yeah, but Calvin Johnson had Matt Stafford, so
Randy Moss had Tom Brady for a few years, so
that was the season they went 16-0, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for a bit of a list, and it's players such as Wes Welker, never actually won a ring here.
How many times he actually was in a Super Bowl? Because he was in with the Patriots and he was in with Broncos, so. But he did just get he was unlucky with Peyton at the Broncos because they just got outplayed from the snap.
That was
snap.
That was the Super Bowl that was tough to watch.
Yeah, it was. It was a bit like you know, it weren't going well when the ball went 60 yards above his head into their own end zone. You're just kind of like, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Just went on from there, didn't it?
Maybe you can
It's almost as tough to watch as the Rams Patriots were literally now happened.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some absolutely fantastic players, some Hall of Famers who never got to win a ring. So, I mean, Dan Marino never won a ring.
It's just
Barry
like
Sanders.
Dan Marino.
Barry Sanders never won one, and he was like,
Oh, no.
I know he retired like literally in his prime, but he still never
What
won a
happens when you
ring.
go the Lions, man?
I know.
That's how you
Get
stay
all
for
of
yourself as
Hall
a
of Fame players and don't get a ring.
You go to the Lions, have a bunch of good seasons, and then retire in your prime, and you become a legend.
Basically.
You know, it make money though.
Shirley, you got a thought on anyone?
Just thinking. I don't know. There is quite a lot that you could say.
Yeah.
Like if we spent time to actually name people out, I think we'd be here for about 4 hours.
So, right,
we're on a time limit here sometimes.
We've sort of run this down a bit, and we're stopping thinking. But sort of switches to something that might revitalise for the remaining 7 minutes or whatever. We've got. I posted a picture. I posted a picture in our group chat. Obviously, with COVID going on, they look to limit travel around the league, and the rumour that the divisions could be realigned. I saw it.
I didn't look.
I'll try and get the picture up in the video.
I've got it up.
You've got it up on you, and I think looking at it, the most interesting division. So we got a which would obviously be a NFC or AFC East. Steelers, Ravens, Eagles, and Redskins.
The Washington who?
The Washington
football
team. Washington
Whoa!
Football.
Demonetized.
Pulling the funding.
What do you mean funding?
Oh, I've got it now. I've got it.
I'll tell you what we've not got. A moving picture of your face, lad.
Yeah, I know. I'm currently on the thing. I'm looking at the thing. Give me a minute.
Could have pulled a better face before you did.
I think the Packers division is basically the same, apart from it's like Denver replaces Detroit or someone like that.
Yeah, there's some similarities in there. Obviously,
the Giants want to just be so boring. the Giants, Jets, the Patriots that are falling bits and Bills. Flipping heck, I'd rather go to eat.
But I think we would get some sort of interesting stuff out of it.
Oh yeah, like Saquon would be like top at that, but everything else would just be useless.
I mean, we'd have obviously 3 Florida teams battling each other twice a year.
I like that.
I've not looked.
I mean,
I only looked at the Giants.
I'd probably end up hitting you, but
yeah, but the Saints in that, like, obviously that means Tom Brady and Drew Brees will go at it twice in year, which would be great to watch. But then after that, it would just be a bit like that's the most competitive game that will be.
Hey, Jags and Dolphins,
disrespecting us, mate.
Consistently bad. It would be an outstanding game because you don't actually know what's going to happen.
You didn't see last time we played, right? 3-3, right? For 4.5 quarters. You're telling me you weren't tuned in?
You'd have to be tuned in to watch it.
That's the 3 yards we needed. There we go.
Go again.
21, 6 yards.
I'd say you're disrespecting Tua and future Jaguar Trevor Lawrence, right?
Future
Jaguar?
Future Jaguar Trevor Lawrence.
But I've called me shot, lad. I've called me shot. Telling you,
I think you are. Oh, I'm not too sure about that one.
Right. Who've you got at the bottom of the league?
Well, the Patriots are falling to bits. And I know they're not falling bits as much as Jags, but they're still falling bits.
they're not going bottom at league.
No way.
At least you've got a QB. You
More
were the Patriots QB. I know they got Cam, but flipping out.
that system will get them 4 wins alone.
Yeah, true.
They've got Ben. Ben's going up.
Yeah, exactly.
Who?
Ben.
Get me?
Oh,
I've been called up.
He signed a
Called up
4-game
the Pats.
contract. 4-game contract, £8 and a pack of Skittles.
Yeah. I made sure the truck.
what was it? What was the name on your contact thing? Fucking hell, what was that name?
Swearing.
Jersey. What?
Barney, get him out.
What happened? I'm sure I said flipping out.
All right.
No.
Don't know. Might rewind it and have a listen in a minute when I leave.
It was Cooper O'Reilly, I think.
Cooper O'Reilly.
There we go. Cooper O'Reilly.
Cooper O'Reilly going scaring QBs. But I refuse to hit Tua because he's got a bad hip, and that's mean.
Hang on, we're referring to you as the new Pats QB. Why are you scaring him for?
Because I'm a nice person. I'm not scaring him. You didn't listen.
Yeah, but why would you tackle Tua at QB?
I've just said I'm not doing.
Why would you tackle anyone at QB? What are you doing?
Why would you be in that situation in the first place?
Have you seen how many interceptions I throw? You ain't seen me play QB yet, Eli. You're in for a shock, lad.
I was
6
there at
point throws,
training,
2
and that's why
points
I've
for
got.
them. That's my motto I live by.
He is the new
I was at
Jameis
training,
Winston.
and now I've not got an ankle, so.
Ben Mace Winston. That's your next name on back of your jersey.
That's the next one. Right. We've clearly we've run this down. I'm gonna let you go. It's late at night, so we'll call it there. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
No worries.
Obviously, I hope you're all open to coming back at some point.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Adam, are you going to fall asleep there? Because we might stay on and
He
see.
is. He's a bit cosy, this lad, isn't he? Eh?
I'm on open it morning.
Right. See you later, guys.
Thanks for having us. See you in a bit.
All right.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like and subscribe for more content from us, and check out all of our social media links down in the description: Spotify, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Remember to watch all the other content on the Bandits Show, and see you next time.